Welcome to This Just In, a weekly news show highlighting the people and events in Newport News Public Schools. With the new year drawing closer, let's look back at some of the memorable moments from 2023. Back in February, the YMCA started a partnership with Newport News Public Schools to help elementary students learn to swim. Luckily, for second grade students at Carver and Hilton Elementary Schools, swimming in the winter doesn't have to be a polar plunge, not when you have access to an indoor heated pool at the Y. Newport News Public Schools has partnered with the YMCA this school year to offer second grade Learn to Swim for students at Carver and Hilton. From November through February, each second grade class from both schools took turns traveling to the Tom and Ann Honeycutt Family YMCA along Warwick Boulevard for their swim lessons. For the students, the entire experience was free. Transportation between the Y and school was provided. There was no cost for the swim lessons or pool access, and if students didn't have a bathing suit, the YMCA kindly provided them. Each class spent an hour a day for 4 days, receiving lessons on water safety, floating, going underwater, jumping in, and generally building more confidence in the water. On the first day of the week, each student was personally evaluated and then placed in one of 3 groups based on their swimming level. YMCA's certified staff and volunteers created a caring and safe environment for each student, helping them overcome their fears and build competency in swimming. With drowning being the second leading cause of unintentional death among children ages 5 to 14, it's important for our students to receive this unique learning opportunity, especially with our city's geographical location on a peninsula. After this year's successful pilot program, even more students across Newport News Public Schools will hopefully receive these important lessons from the YMCA in the coming years. In July, Heritage High students visited Crittenden Middle School to pass on some words of wisdom to the upcoming freshman class. Students and staff from Heritage High School visited Crittenden Middle School to give the rising freshmen some important tips about succeeding in high school. Heritage presented High School 101 to the advancing 8th graders with an emphasis on academics, athletics, extracurricular activities, and social life. The current 8th graders rotated through 3 different locations where students and educators from Heritage offered their insights on making a smooth transition to high school. They talked about how to calculate their GPA for academic success, what season each sport is offered, and the importance of making good choices to succeed in school and in life. Heritage's athletes and student leaders were happy to share their own experiences and answer any questions the Crittenden students had. At the end of the sessions, the audience was treated to rousing performances by Heritage's Marching Storm and Cheerleader Squad before both schools enjoyed an impromptu dance competition. By gaining these valuable details, the rising freshmen from Crittenden are already ahead of the curve to have a successful high school experience. As the 2022-2023 school year came to a close in mid-June, seniors donned their cap and gowns to inspire the future generation of high school graduates. Before they walked across the stage to receive their diplomas, the class of 2023 took a memorable stroll back to where it all began. Graduating seniors from all 6 high schools continued a yearly tradition by walking the hallways of several elementary schools. For many of the graduates, the nearby elementary schools they visited just happened to be the same schools they attended years ago, which made the senior walks memorable for many educators who were overjoyed to see their students achieve one of life's most important milestones. At an Achievable Dream Academy, Charles, Greenwood, Knollwood Meadows, Newsom Park, Riverside, and Yates, elementary students lined the halls to cheer on the graduates. Many classes were excited to make encouraging posters and share custom cards, wishing the class of 2023 continued success. In October, Newport News police recruits spent time volunteering at Marshall Early Learning Center. Students at Marshall Early Learning Center spent time with students from a slightly different type of school. Recruits with the Newport News Police Department's Basic Law Enforcement Training Academy visited Marshall during their Community Week. This is a time when recruits learn how deep the police department's commitment to community is woven into the fabric of this nationally accredited law enforcement agency. At Marshall, Police Recruit Class 33 was warmly welcomed by school leaders before meeting the young mariners. In each classroom, recruits assisted preschool and kindergarten students with their daily learning tasks. Together, they learned new letters, read books, explored technology, and wrapped up their morning routines. For students of all ages, this was a special time, while also giving the younger Marshall students a chance to ask the recruits about their future careers in law enforcement. By strengthening relationships among students, educators, and police, these Newport News Police Department recruits are already showing a genuine commitment to serving our community. During winter break, schools and offices will be closed from Monday, December 18th through Monday, January 1st. Teachers return to work with a full planning day on Tuesday, January 2nd, and students will return to learn on Wednesday, January 3rd. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of This Just In. And check out more fun and informative videos at nnpstv.com to see the many great things happening in Newport News Public Schools. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your winter break and happy holidays.